Hey everybody, it's Ricky, and so excited to talk about some of the great things that have been happening in and through our church. You know, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It has been nothing short of an historic year here at Southwest Church. You know, I've been in pastoral ministry for almost 20 years now, and I've never seen a wave of God's Spirit like the one we're currently experiencing in our church. Momentum is very high, the energy is very real, and the excitement is very infectious, as not only are we beginning to reach more and more people around our valley, we're beginning to reach more and more people around the world for the glory and honor of Jesus Christ. Since this time last year, we have welcomed well over 400 new families to Southwest Church. As if that's not enough, you locked arms once again and you gave $500,000 away to deserving families who have great need in their lives. We're also a growing church. In fact, we are now averaging well over 4,000 people that we're inviting to weekly worship services here at our church. That's a 25% uptick of growth. Remember that our central focus is bringing people to Jesus Christ. I'm so happy to announce that since this time last year, 900 people have come to saving faith in Jesus Christ. Over 900 people know Jesus today who didn't know him this time last year. 900 people, their entire eternity has changed as a result of the ministry of the gospel through Southwest Church. We give God all the honor, we give God all the praise, we give God all the glory. But not only do I want to thank God in this moment, I want to thank you. Without your presence, we can't do what we do. Without your prayers, we cannot do what we do. And without your partnership in the way of investment, we can't do what we do. Thank you so very much. Southwest, you have never been more faithful in the way of giving than you were this past calendar year. But insofar as it has been an historic year, the question I've begun to ask is how can we continue to make history by finishing the year well on a financial basis? You know, end-of-year giving is crucial to any nonprofit organization. It's crucial to any church, and certainly it's crucial for Southwest Church as well. Now, there are three reasons why end-of-year giving is so crucial for us as a church. The first reason is protection. Your generous giving at the end of year protects the church against those traditionally financially leaner months towards the summer. The second reason that end-of-year giving is so crucial is for what I like to call catalyzation. When you give generously to the church at the end of the year, it helps set our sights on how we want to catalyze new initiatives and new ministry dreams for the upcoming ministry year. The third reason is for expansion. Believe it or not, we'd like to expand our budget in the coming year and in coming years because we believe that there's more potential for us to make more impact for the gospel of Jesus Christ. We've been doing some studying and we've learned that churches of our size and our complexity in the same region, most of them have budgets that are twice our size. In fact, according to the numbers, those churches that average between 3,000 and 3,000 people have a budget of $8 to $9 million, whereas we have a $5.6 million budget. But when you pay respect to our current level of growth, that now puts us in a different category. Churches of our size and complexity usually average a budget of $11 to $12 million. Now, that draws two conclusions. On the one hand, we celebrate that this church gets as much done as we get done with a $5.6 million budget. But the second conclusion I draw from that is that I believe that there's even more potential for us to make a bigger impact for the gospel, and expanding our budget wisely and reverently will help us get to those next steps. Guys, I believe that God is really about to spring forth with new and bigger and better things that'll make tremendous impact to make Jesus famous in our valley in this upcoming year. So let me say it to you plain. I'm asking you and your families to begin praying and ask God how He would lead you to give generously to the church as we prepare now for the end of the year. Our goal is not only that we meet our budget, but essentially that we beat our budget. Now, we wrestled with whether or not to put a number on this and all those sorts of things, but we decided, you know what, our people love Jesus. We trust our people to simply pray and ask how God is leading you and your family. Me and April are doing the same. I trust that you and your family will do the same. Listen, your end-of-year generous giving will help us embrace what's going to be a brand new mission and vision that the Holy Spirit's been speaking to me and the team and the elders about. Your generous end-of-year giving is going to help us give a big investment into the leaders of our church and to the staff team that's going to help them prepare the paths of ministry that will engage not only the people of Southwest, but will help us as a people engage the community and the world that is around us. And finally, your generous end-of-year giving is going to help us to begin to ask the question of what an expansion of our facilities looks like as we grapple with the great problem of our current growth. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your presence. And thank you for your partnership in investing in our mission. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's been great days, but I still believe greater days are ahead. And that's because of who God is and what He's doing. It's because of you, the people of this church. Thank you. We'll celebrate here soon. God bless.